Tell you what happened to me this morning. I do my normal routine, where I get up and I go and it's in pitch dark, 3:30 in the morning, and I go into a hot tub outside, and then I go into about 39, 40 degrees of ice cold water and take a cold plunge. While I was in the cold plunge, freezing, I look into the distance, and I could see my son Dutch, his room, the light is on in his room. I'm like, why is the light on in his room? What happened? So let me backtrack. Let me rewind a little bit and tell you a little backstory. So he hurt his leg. He had to have a little procedure on his knee. And one of the things that I've been obsessed with doing is healing him like superhero status. And I've read articles and seen a documentary on the hyperbaric chamber. And hyperbaric chamber is you go into this giant tube and they pump 100% oxygen in this tube for 90 minutes. It's supposed to make you heal. It's supposed to be, it helps you with athletes. It helps you with any kind of issues you have, skin issues, any kind of issues, no matter what age you are or whatever, right? And when you're in this hyperbaric chamber for 90 minutes, they have this one set up where you can watch movies or TV shows. So like I'll go in there and watch like Manifest, which is #1 on Netflix right now. Mm-hmm. I'll go in there for 90 minutes and it'll be a 45-minute episode. It rolls episode 1. It just rolls in episode 2. So you just sit in there for 90 minutes and you catch up on TV shows. Well, Dutch, he's gone in there so many times now. He's rolled through so many episodes of TV shows. He watched all of Sweet Tooth. He watched whatever. He watched Superbad the other day. And so one day we're pulling up into the parking lot and he's like, I don't know what to watch. And I was like, so I'm trying to think really quick. What do you watch? And he loves horror movies, right? And so I don't know how we got on this kick. I think we're talking about that new movie, Old, that's coming out.
Yeah.
Which is by M. Night Shyamalan.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, you got to check out The Sixth Sense. You guys remember The Sixth Sense?
Yeah.
Of course.
Right? And he goes, what's that about? I go, it's about a little kid like you that can see dead people. He goes, what do you mean? I go, just check it out. So he gets in the hyperbaric chamber. And he sees.
That is so mean.
But you think about that movie. He's seen all the Saw movies. He went and saw A Quiet
like
Place.
That movie, in comparison to the other movies Dutch has watched, not scary.
Not scary, but it is a mind thriller when you think about it, right?
Well, yeah.
It is. You think about it.
It's not super jumpy.
No, it's not. But it's a thriller.
Yeah, but it's not like super jumpy. It's not like you would think.
Right.
Nightmares are made of this.
So you're in the hyperbaric chamber for 90 minutes. He gets out of the movie is, let's say, 100 minutes long. If you don't know the movie, there's a massive twist at the end of the movie. He gets out of the hyperbaric chamber with 10 minutes left. And he's like, I go, what do you think of the movie? He goes, it's okay. So, the kid can talk to these dead people? I go, yeah. And I go, how much is left? He goes, I think there's like 10 minutes left. I go, oh, so you don't know the twist yet. And he goes, no. And he goes, I think the girl in the bed was pretty scary. There's this other part, the mom. Because if you remember, there's a mom who has that disease that tortures her kid and the kid dies.
Oh, yeah.
Right? There's all these,
it's been so long.
there's these twisted storylines, and I forgot about that, right? And then he goes, you know what really scared me? He goes, is that whenever you get goosebumps, it means that there's a dead person in the room. Mm-hmm. And I forgot about that part.
Oh, yeah, I did too.
Because there's so many other things in that movie.
Yeah.
Right? So the other night, well, wait, we finish. So I had to drop him off at home, but I picked up Kemp with the basketball practice. And he goes, so I'm at basketball practice, and my phone rings, and it's him. I go, hey, man, what's up? He goes, he was dead the whole time? He's dead the whole time? That's the whole, oh, man, I can't believe he's dead the whole time. I'm like, oh, yeah. So that's the twist of the movie, that Bruce Willis doesn't know he's dead the whole time. Right?
One of the greatest moments in cinema ever.
Yeah. So he can't stop thinking about the movie. So then when I get home, last night or yesterday, he's like, I'm lying there in bed last night, he says, and he goes, and I'm going to bed, and all of a sudden I get goosebumps.
Nah.
And he goes, I can think about all these dead people in my room.
Poor kid.
So
that poor guy, you have traumatized him. You
Yeah.
literally put skin flakes of his dead grandpa in his bed.
Yeah, well,
to
Grandpa
freak
died
him
in his bed. And then so then that was 2 nights ago when he saw the movie. So then,
and you wonder what the lights are on.
So that's what I'm getting at. That's where I'm getting at. That's why I said, let me rewind it. Let me tell you. So then when I was in the cold plunge this morning, I saw the light on his room. I was like, is he awake? Is he on his phone? Let me check. So I took a shower and I put the towel around my waist and I walk into his room and he is out. But the lights are on. So I have to believe that he got goosebumps and he was not going to sleep.
Poor guy.
But that movie is not what we're used to with scary. The most recent movie I can think about that is like The Sixth Sense that really makes you think like that is Get Out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get Out is one of those movies that
And
you just go,
messes with
whoa,
you.
it
It
messes
messes with
with
your
you.
mind.
Yeah.
That
yeah.
Haunting of Hill House on Netflix was like that too.
Yeah.
It was real cerebral. It's like, it's not just scary. They get inside all kinds of weird stuff.
You know, this is the kind of stuff like your friends recommend to you, not your dad.
Yeah.